Maugmaon, magmalambuon, kung magpadayon ang edukasyon. Kini ang eskwelahan sa kahanginan sa Department of Education Schools Division of Escalante City. Uban sa Radyo Atraca 98.7 Power FM.
Di kalidad ng edukasyon para sa Eskalantehanon.
Good morning, Math for learners and parents. How are you today? Are you math excited to learn? I'm sure you are. Please prepare your piece of paper, pen, and your Math for learning activity sheet. Get ready, class, because this time we are going to study about solving real-life problems involving greatest common factors, or GCF, and LCM of two given numbers. In the previous lesson, you have learned about finding greatest common factors, or GCF, and least common multiples, or LCM, of two numbers using different methods. Those are listing, prime factorization, and continuous division methods. Today, you are going to apply your skills in finding GCF and LCM of two given numbers in solving real-life word problem. As you have learned last time, greatest common factor, or GCF, of two numbers is defined as the greatest number that is a factor of both, while least common multiple, or LCM, of two numbers is defined as the smallest number that is divisible of both numbers. Before you can solve a word problem, you need to familiarize first the following keywords or phrases to guide you on what to use to solve the problem involving GCF and LCM. Again, for the keywords or phrases for LCM, we have repetition, cycle, happen at the same time again, smallest, least, next time, every days, every hours. We have here the keywords or phrases for LCM. Repetition, cycle, happen at the same time again, smallest or least, next time, every days, every hours. And for the keywords or phrases for GCF, we have grouping, split, or divide equally, share, no leftovers, greatest or largest, biggest, most, maximum. I repeat, for the keywords or phrases for GCF, we have grouping, split or divide equally, share, no leftovers, greatest or largest, biggest, most, maximum. Let's read and study the problem found on page 1 of your learning activity sheet number 6. Here is the problem. Cherry baked 48 pieces of butter and 60 pieces of chocolate cookies. If she will put the same number of butter and chocolate cookies in each box, what is the greatest number of each kind of cookies each box will contain? Let us use the 4 steps planned to solve the given problem. Step 1. Understand. Letter A. What does the problem ask for? Math fantastic. The greatest number of cookies that a box will contain. Letter B. What facts are given? Math wonderful. 48 butter cookies, 60 chocolate cookies are the given facts. Letter C. What is or what are the keyword? Math terrific. The keyword in the problem is greatest. Now we have the step 2, plan. How will you solve the problem? Math amazing. We need to find the greatest common factor or GCF of 48 and 60. Step 4. Solve. How is the problem done? We can solve the problem using various methods. We have method 1, by listing the factors. We have the factor of 48. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, and 48. While the factor of 60, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, 30, and 60, where the GCF of 48 and 60 is 12. We have method 2, by prime factorization. The factor of 48, we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. While 60, we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. The GCF is 2 times 2 times 3 equals 12. Method 3, by continuous division. So we have 48 and 60. 48 divided by 2 equals 24. 60 divided by 2 equals 30. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 30 divided by 2 is 15. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Our GCF is 2 times 2 times 2 equals 12. So our answer is 12. contain 12 pieces of each kind of cookies. Letter D. Check and look back. Multiply all the factors of 48 and 60. For the factors of 48, we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 4 equals 48. While the factors of 60, we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 equals 60. Let's read and study another situation. We have the problem. Juan and John love to buy banana Q and donut in the school canteen. But these foods are not sold at the same time every day. Banana Qs are sold every 2 days, while donuts are sold every 3 days. If both are sold today, when will they be sold together again? Now let us use again the 4-step plan in solving the problem. Step 1. Understand. Letter A. What does the problem ask for? Math excellent. The problem asked for the day where banana Qs and donuts will be sold together again. Letter B. What facts are given? Math markable. Banana Qs are sold every 2 days and donuts are sold every 3 days are the given facts and the problem. Letter C. What are the keywords? Math magnificent. The keywords are, again, every 2 days, every 3 days. Step 2. Plan. How will you solve the problem? Math marvelous. We need to find the last common multiple or LCM of 2 and 3. Step 3. Solve. Math awesome. We can use various methods to solve the given problem. So we have the answer. Banana Qs and donuts will be sold together again on the 6th day. Then letter D. Check and look back. Factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, 6. Now open your learning activity sheet number 6 on page 3 and 4. Let's practice the skill you have learned in our discussion. We have the directions. Tell whether the following word problems can be solved using GCF or LCM and solve them. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. Letter B. Mark goes hiking every 8 days and running every 6 days. He did both kinds of exercises today. How many days from now will he do both hiking and running again? Letter A. Mrs. De Vera's class is composed of 24 boys and 20 girls. If she is going to make groups of boys and girls for the activities, what is the biggest number of children in the group if they are of the same number? Now it's math checking time, kids. Let us see if your answers are correct. Number 1. How will you solve the problem? Number 1. Math nice. We need to find the greatest common factor or GCF to solve the biggest number of children in the group if Mrs. De Vera's class are of the same number. What is the correct answer in the problem? Math delightful. The correct answer for problem number 1 is 4. Number 2. How will you solve problem number 2? Math marvelous. We need to find the least common multiple or LCM to solve the number of days that Mark will do both hiking and running. What is the correct answer in the problem? Math credible. 24 days after that Mark will do both hiking and running. Good job, grade 4. You're doing great. Let's proceed to activity 2, number 3 in your module. Read the problem and answer the questions that follow. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. We have the problem. Mr. Cruz has 84 biscuits and 56 packs of juice. He wants to share them equally with all of his students. What is the highest possible number of students does Mr. Cruz have in his class? Letter A. What is asked in the problem? Math Bansay. The highest possible number of students Mr. Cruz has. Letter B. What facts are given? Math sakto. 84 biscuits and 56 packs of juice. Letter C. What are the keywords? Math galing, equally share. Highest are the keywords. Letter D. How will you solve the problem? Math sakto by finding the GCF of 84 and 56. Letter A. What is the answer to the problem? Math amazing. 28 students is the highest number of students Mr. Cruz has in the class. How will you solve the real-life problem involving GCF and LCM of two given numbers? The four-step plan can be used in solving the real-life problem involving GCF and LCM of two given numbers. Listing method, prime factorization, and continuous division can be used to find the greatest common factors or GCF and the least common multiples or LCM of two given numbers. Let us see how math amazing you are. Please open your module on page 4, activity 2, number 1 and 2. Directions: read each problem and answer the questions that follow. Write your answer on a separate piece of paper. Number 1. Two alarm clocks rings together at 2 o'clock in the morning. The first clock rings every 20 minutes, while the second rings every 30 minutes. What time will the two alarm clocks ring at the same time for the fourth time? Letter A. What is asked in the problem? Letter B. What facts are given? Letter C. What are the keywords? Letter D. How will you solve the problem? And letter A. What is the answer to the problem? Number 2 problem. Mrs. Cruz has 36 cups and 54 glasses. If she will put them in the several trays with the same number of cups and glasses, what is the biggest number of each kind in every tray? Letter A. What is asked in the problem? Letter B. What facts are given? Letter C. What are the keywords? Letter D. How will you solve the problem? Letter A. What is the answer to the problem? I will give you 3 minutes to finalize your answer. Your time starts now. Math Taking Time class. Are you ready? For item number 1, letter A. What is asked in the problem? The answer is the time. Well, the two alarm clocks ring at the same time for the fourth time. Letter B. What facts are given? 2 a.m. First clock rings every 20 minutes. Second clock rings every 30 minutes. Letter C. What are the keywords? Answer: every 30 minutes, every 20 minutes, and the same time. Letter D. How will you solve the problem? Answer: by finding the LCM of 20 and 30 and add to 2 a.m. Letter A. What is the answer to the problem? Answer: 6 a.m. is the time that 2 alarm clocks ring at the same time for the 4th time. For item number 2. Letter A. What is asked in the problem? Answer: the biggest number of cups and glasses in every tray. Letter B. What facts are given? Answer: 36 cups and 54 glasses. Letter C. What is the K word? Answer: biggest. Letter D. How will you solve the problem? Answer: by finding the GCF of 36 and 54. Letter A. What is the answer to the problem? Answer: 18 is the biggest number of cups and glasses in each tray. Your math markable grade 4, keep it up. That's all for today, class. Remember to keep all your modules, learning activity sheets, and activity notebooks. Don't forget to submit all your answer sheets for this lesson on your retrieval schedule. I am Teacher Annie, your math teacher on air, saying, Math di kalidad nga edukasyon para sa eskalang Tihanon. Sulong edukalidad. Thank you so much for listening and following. God bless and keep safe, everyone.